So this is the C129 V2 helicopter by the company called RC Era. Let's check it out. Okay, my friends, so here we are with the C129 V2 6-axis gyro 4-channel series RC plane from the company called RC Era. Right here off the bat, as you can see, it's according to them, they're saying that they give 15-minute flight you get for this bad boy. We'll see if that's true. Altitude control. Then here, I'll put it closer so you can see it nice and clear. 1 key takeoff, 1 key landing, 6-axis gyro, 2.4 technology, module rechargeable battery, USB charger, 4-channel, RTF, which means ready to fly, easy fly, and 3D roll over. So basically it's like those toy drones that the press of a button and a direction of the controller, the helicopter in this case will do a 360 flip. That's the first time I've ever seen that, and I think this is the first helicopter from what I'm aware of that is the only one be doing that. So that's going to be really interesting. Let's open it up, check out what's inside. Okay, here we are. This is the manual, the usual things, how to, also tells you the controls or the functions of the controller. Put that right there. Put that in there. Okay, real quick, here are the things that come inside. As you can probably notice already, I want to keep it intact if I don't need to, but it's a Phillips screwdriver, a back propeller for the back part of the helicopter, and a tiny Allen key. Here we have propeller replacement, 2 of them, 1 and 2. And we have our USB with light indicator to micro port connection. Yes. That aside, here is the controller. As you can see right here with the controller, it's your standard controller. Looks good build quality. Right here on the top left corner, you have 3 speeds, 1, 2, 3, which is really cool. I like how they did it, and I like that they offer that. I want to see how fast it goes. Here you have your 1 key takeoff, 1 key land press. Here is your power on, power off. These 3 right here, 1, 2, and 3 are for the direction to control the drone if it's drifting in a way that you don't want it to. You can adjust it from these 3 right here. And according to what it says in the manual, this button right here is for your 3D roll or flip, meaning press it, turn it. Now, what I know from reading in the manual is you must be at least a height of 3 meters. You press it and it should work. So we're going to test that out. And in the back is already 4 pre-installed batteries that are AA. That's pretty much it for the controller. Okay, so now we're here with the helicopter and we got the battery. Real quick, this is the battery. Right here you can see its micro charging port. This is a 300 milliamp battery, 25C. You cannot use just any battery. It must be like this one. And yeah, so for 300 milliamp, you should get up to 15 minutes of flight time according to what they say. And the charging time is about 60 minutes. Here is the helicopter in all its glory, all its beauty. Feels nice, sturdy, real good built quality. Let's see how it flies. Okay, my friends, we're here at one of my favorite parks in this area in Ramat Gan, Israel. I love this place so much. Huge, beautiful, and a perfect spot for flying drones, RC, cars, helicopters, boats, everything you can do in this park. It's miraculous. So anyways, let's see the wind speed for today, so we'll know what we're dealing with. Hopefully you can see that. So there are some winds, about almost 10k winds, and going down, up, so it's like gusts here and there. So we know now. Okay, my friends, we're all set. Here we have everything. Hopefully it's in the shot. This is the RC helicopter. There is no power on, power off button. You must insert the battery inside and then it'll power on. There it is flashing. Hopefully you can see that. Laid on a flat surface, and just like your typical toy drone, procedure is the same for the binding method. Power on, up, down, and it's been bounded. Now let's take it up. This is the first time I'm trying this type of helicopter with a 3D flip, so that's pretty interesting. Let's take off. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, 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 where's it going? Where's it going? Don't crash, don't crash. So yeah, boom. Okay, yeah. I'll land it. Yeah, so that's insane. I think the wind is too powerful for this little guy. So we'll try that again. Okay, just let's try that again. But this time I'm gonna already just jump into third rate speed. So I'll have more power to control and be able to fight the wind a little bit more. So 1, that's 2, and 3. Oh, and it also has the sound indication of the numbers of speed you're going to. Let's try that again. Stand back. Give it full forward. Okay, yeah. Now it's doing better. Yeah, you must be on 3 in this type of weather with these type of winds. Actually, sorry, not the weather. The weather's just gorgeous today. But the wind, yeah. Okay, let's turn around. Wow. Huh, I'm just paying attention right now. This thing actually flies exactly like a drone. It's not your typical helicopter that you have on the right stick, the rotation way of the thing just turning straight. It's exactly like a drone. Here it is turning like so, and here it is going forward, back, side, and right side. Okay, the winds are, I should be ahead of it. But yeah, this thing flies exactly the same as a drone, which is really good, and it makes it that much more easier to fly it. Wow, the winds are crazy for it here though. The winds are crazy for it. Even at 7 to 10k, I still feel they are crazy for it. I'm gonna try and attempt flip. Hopefully it'll be in the shot. Hopefully you'll be able to see it, and hopefully I won't destroy the mini RC copter. So let's take it. It says 3 meters. Wow, I'm kind of scared with this, so I should do it fast. So I think this is about 3 meters, if not more. So let's do that. There it is. Wow. Whoa, whoa, almost to the tree. Wow, that was the weirdest flip I've ever seen in my life of a freaking helicopter. That is the weirdest thing, to see these toy grade helicopters actually doing flips. Let's try that again. This should be good height. Boom. Wow, it's a really huge huge circle it does, like a massive, maybe meter circle before it does the actual flip, which is crazy. That is really, really crazy. But yeah, it's flying really, really nice. It has I would say it has very good control on it. Mind you, with the winds and everything, it's doing very, very good out here. So yeah, it's flying really, really amazing. I want to take it like over here now. Look at that. Look, now there's no winds. Look at the stability. Very, very good stability for a toy grade drone. Helicopter. I'm always used to saying drones. But wow, beautiful. Let's take it up in there, do another flip. Because now there's no winds. So, boom, and downwards. Wow, that was beautiful. Let's try the forward one. Bam! Beautiful flips. I love how they look on this RC quadcopter. On this RC helicopter. Really, really beautiful flips it does. Very large circled flips, but it's still beautiful to see it on a helicopter. I don't want to, the winds. Come to me, baby. Come. Oh, so it's having a little problem coming, so we'll just, boom. Okay, that was a nice test, so it crashed, but it still continues with not a problem. I'm having a problem making it go to the right, so I'm gonna adjust that, and it'll be, there we go, and it'll now, let's take it back. Yeah, I'll just land it, not to risk anything. Yeah, better just land these things, not to risk anything when flying, because you don't want to take a chance with these little toys, especially in these areas. But wow, so far I'm pretty impressed. On a non-windy day, this will be the center of attention. I can say that. It will be extremely, extremely badass. Now there is still flight time to go on this, so we'll just put it down here and take it up in the air again. There it is. Look at that. Look at the stability. It's pretty badass with no winds. Little winds, but look, it's still really, really good. I'm impressed with that. Let's try another flip, because I'm really enjoying the flips. Whoa, take it easy, dude. Yeah, so it's not the greatest in winds. It gives it problems, I'm noticing. Like I already mentioned many times. It really gives it problems with the winds right here. So yeah, 7 to 10K is a no-show for it. Maybe I can adjust. Yeah, it's very difficult for it in the winds. So yeah, we'll just land it and get to the final thoughts. I think that was more than enough to really find out about this toy RC helicopter. So my friends, that's pretty much it for the video of the C129 V2 helicopter. We're now into the segment of the final thoughts, and my final thoughts of this miniature helicopter is I think it's pretty freaking badass. I have to start with the controls. The controls feel exactly the same as they do of the drones, which is very good, because if you're used to already flying drones, this will be a breeze for you. So that's one good point. It's really, really easy to fly. The thing that I'm really, really intrigued by, that I must mention, is the flips. I've never seen really a toy grade drone RC helicopter do flips, and it has 4 options, like this way, forward and back. And they're like huge circled flips, which look a little weird, but at the same time are really, really cool. A very interesting thing to really see them do. The flight time seems pretty good on it. It says 15 minutes. I think I've flown maybe 7 minutes if I'm not mistaken. Maybe a little less, maybe a little more, I don't know. But what I do know is I think it might actually reach those 15 minutes. Now, the reason I stopped is the number one deal breaker. In this case, the number one negative thing I would have to say about it, the con, if you please, is the fact that, and I understand it, it's the fact that it doesn't fly so well in windy times or terms or situations, whatever you want to pick for the analogy. Meaning that if it's about 5, 7, or 10K winds, 5 I'm not sure, but 7 to 10K winds, it will not fly. As you see, it was a little stubborn and it was hard to fly. I was lucky I got what I got from the flight, but at the same time that it was enjoyable trying it out, it wasn't enjoyable actually flying it. So I would recommend, if you purchase this, which I will leave a link in the description below, that you fly it in less of winds as possible. If you enjoyed what you see and you liked the video and it helped you out, I would really appreciate a sub to the channel, my friends. I'm trying to reach 25,000 subs. Let's make that happen, people. Please help and support the channel. That's pretty much it for this video. Till next time, if this video helped you out, remember to be safe, take care, have fun, and peace out, people. Bam!